spans music, it spans illustration, it spans writing. So many things encompassed in the idea of art. So I have kind of started with illustration when I was young, and also had a big appreciation for music. So it was a natural progression from one creative thing to another. Today, I'm blessed to be able to do all these things. I'll do some recording, and then I'll take a month off and I'll work on some big art pieces. Or we spent a year writing a book on and off while I was doing production also. So I'm feeling like I'm able to really explore all these parts of the creative mind. If I was to choose my favorite studio, it wouldn't be a studio at all. The most exciting, in so many places too, the most exciting recently has been recording in a castle in Germany on an old Neve, the predecessor to the Genesis you have here. But also recently I recorded on an island, an old prison on an island in Helsinki. And that was for an artist named Avatar, and the record will be coming out this year. Also recording in a cathedral in Sweden. And my own studio for years was in an old theater, just open room recording. No, not a traditional recording studio. I don't believe it's necessary for you to be in a traditional recording studio to get great performances from your artist that you're working with. So anywhere will be a good place to record now, especially these days when you have a laptop, you get some mic pre's, and you can take it anywhere. I have plans for new and exciting places to record. I want us to record. I was talking about the salt mines in Poland is one place that I'd really like to record. I'd like to record in a helicopter. I think Karl-Heinz Stockhausen did some recording in helicopter, and I have studied him. So there's all kinds of places to record. One record I'm extremely proud of that never reached gold status was the Johnny Cash record that I did with producer Rick Rubin. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers was his backup band, and it received actually a Grammy for Best Country Album in 1997, I think. But that was one of the most exciting experiences I had in the studio, and it took over 6 months to record, and every day I would pinch myself because I would start my session and turn around and see who was in the room, because different people would come in the room. And one day it was Anthony from Red Hot Chili Peppers is sitting in the back of the room. Another day it's Marty Stewart, who's a great country artist. He was in the room, or Carl Perkins, or any number of magical people, the members of Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, it was a very special time and one of my proudest achievements. I've never felt like it was a problem for me to be a female. In fact, I think there's many advantages to being a girl, because I think when I'm working, especially, I do a lot of hard rock and metal albums. And some people, when they come into the session, they would be intimidated working with a man, just because it's a competition, perhaps. But with a girl, they're like, I don't know. They might be a little nervous about cursing in front of me. But as soon as they start working with me, and I curse like a sailor, then all of a sudden everyone feels really comfortable. And I think I lower the defenses of people when we're in the studio, and it's much easier for me to do that. I think it's a difficult career to get started in for anyone, whether it's a man or a woman. So it's just a matter of putting your mind to it and sticking with it too, whether you're a man or a woman. And staying power is how you succeed, because if you can stay with it long enough, you will get you'll get those gigs that give you the notoriety that you need to grow. I think production is the best part of recording, and it's the best job in the world. You get to work one-on-one with the artist, and you find out from them what it is, what is the picture in their head, what is their sonic eye, what do they see, and then you create it for them, and you have a whole palette of colors. This is a tool for creating these sounds, and other equipment in the studio. They're tools to create their paintbrushes, and the canvases. And for me, that's just the most thrilling thing in the world, is to have someone be excited about music that they're making, and that I'm helping them to realize that. So yeah, being a producer also encompasses being firm and staying on deadline, handling budgets, tricking musicians into giving their best performances, and inspiring them to do things that they would not normally do. And I think that I've been able to do that just with some very unconventional methods.